You know, we're making progress. Anyway, yes, this is how you run. This is how you run in third-person view. Don't ask. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. G'day, mate, and welcome back to Satisfactory with me, JD. And this week, we've got some new plans. We've got some new ideas. We need a new project. So, we got the Alcad aluminium sheets done last episode. Well, we got the heat sinks done last episode. And then after the episode was done, I came through and I upgraded the production of the Alcad aluminium plates up above just a little bit to speed things up. I still haven't. It's really hard flying around in third-person view. I still haven't got copper wire being made locally. It's still being made back at the pyramid base all the way over there. But I did upgrade the Alcad aluminium sheets. Did get that done. Everything is heading along our little minibus down here. Back up to the main bus, which, providing I don't run out of fuel, we'll go look at. Made it just... So it is being dumped into the main bus. As I said, we're still using copper cable from the old base. We'll upgrade that and fix that shortly. Now, I am bringing aluminium products over to this line here. So the bottom line is aluminium ingots, and then the second line, yes, climbing ladders in third-person view is a little bit weird. The second layer is Alcad aluminium sheets, and then in theory, the third layer should be heat sinks, but I couldn't be bothered, honestly. It was a little bit of a mess to try and... I need a belt immunity, please. Please, can we have some belt immunity? That'll do me. That won't do me. So it was a little bit of a mess to try and get the heat sinks up high enough to bring it over and put it in that storage container up there. Instead, I'm just going to dump it over here. I'm going to dump it over here. Maybe we'll sort it out later. Maybe we'll just have a slightly confused bus. It really doesn't matter. I do want to start getting rid of all these different belts coming from the original base. I just want them gone, to be honest. Okay? They work. They're still bringing over resources. As you can see, the copper cable is flying. But I'd just like to decommission the whole old base and the whole old train. But this week, I do want to cover a new mod, because that seems to be a new thing we're doing every week now. Where's a good spot? Let's go here. So the mod I actually want to show you guys this week, which I'll actually bring up on the screen really quickly, is show it to you guys, is the no dismantle delay, which is exactly as it says. So if I bring back up Satisfactory and we go F and things just disappear, it really saves me a lot of time, it turns out. Turns out I'm pretty good at building things, but when I screw things up, I get really frustrated really quickly with how long it takes to dismantle things to get rid of them. So, lovely, lovely mod. Lovely addition to the base. But one thing I actually wanted to do this episode. So, we had been working through our list, recipes, parts. I've just been working my way down the list. Sort of like, you know, we got the Alcad aluminium plates done. We got the heat sinks done. The next plan was to go onto the radio control units to get the turbo motors to get tier 3 miners. Because I'm like, that'd be a big thing. We'd have tier 3 miners. We'd be able to get a lot more material out of the ground quickly. But then I saw a video sometime this week. I'm not sure whether I saw it on Twitch or on YouTube, but it had somebody flying around with the jetpack. Now, I know on the jetpack I can fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that if I press space and hold space to give me the maximum boost up, this is as high as I can make it with a jetpack before I run out of fuel. But I saw somebody flying a lot further. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask what fuel were they using. It looked the same, but then we actually have two different fuel types. We have our standard fuel that we're using. We also, all the way down here, have turbo fuel, which requires fuel and compacted coal. So that's what I'd like to work on this episode. I'd like to get turbo fuel up and running, because we have coal, we have fuel, so we just need compacted coal. Now, the problem is, when you go through the recipes list, and we click parts, and we'll type in coal, there's a coal generator, there's no recipe for compacted coal. And I'm not sure if this is a bug or an oversight or what, but if we go bring back up here, and we dump down an assembler, and we'll actually dump down 2 of them. If we look in here there is a recipe for compacted coal, which requires coal and sulfur. And if we bring up turbo fuel, we need 30 coal and 30 sulfur to get 30 compacted coal per minute. And over here, if we put in 15 compacted coal per minute, so one of these machines feeds 2 of these machines, with a touch of fuel, we can get 18.75 turbo fuel per minute. As I'm only planning on putting it in my jetpack, that sounds like heaps. So today's project is to find both coal and sulfur and bring them back to the base. The catch is, we have our train line here that goes out and gets copper, plus catatirium, and iron, and stone as well. So it's sort of bringing in, actually, here's the train now. So it's bringing in, I gotta remember this. So it's, according to this list, iron, copper, limestone, coal, and catatirium. So we've got iron, copper, sandstone. Coal is that empty one. And that's catatirium. So we need to go find some coal. So if we bring up our little beeper, and we do a beep, and we wait, that's our closest coal, and we've got another coal out there. If I bring up our map, we can see that this is our closest coal, and I have a train station here. So the plan is to take this train station out to here to go get coal. That's the plan. So, vehicles, electric locomotive, yep, I sort of fell into it, it's fine. Go train. That's our iron, plus our limestone, plus our copper. Oh, autosave. I'm going to have to change that autosave time. This is our catatirium, and this is the end of the line. Pick up a train, which is so much faster now. And our coal's out there somewhere. So let's do another ping. And wait. That's our coal. Right there. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out there. We're going to take this train line all the way out there. Go get some coal. We have other coal sources further out that I could go fetch. But that's going to be the plan. So I need to take my train, go back to base, go get a crap ton more concrete, because we're going to have enough to get us started. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. So this will sort of be our start, and then I'll need to foundations, put in a ramp, and I will have to very slowly okay, it's actually quicker to go build out a few tiles, go remove, and then put in a ramp, put a tile underneath, put another ramp, another tile, another ramp, another tile, another ramp, so on and so forth, till we get all the way out here somewhere. So I'm going to put in a cut, because you guys do not want to see me build train tracks. That's about as boring as it can get. But yeah, I'm going to have to do a giant build all the way out there, taking a nice, slow, gentle ramp down so the train can get there, out there to get some coal. So I'm going to put in a cut here. I will see you guys back at, I don't know, the next cut, when hopefully this train goes all the way down there. And we're back. So, as you can see, my perfectly straight does not hover in mid-air at all. Funnily enough, it's not quite enough that I can walk underneath, but oh, so close, because this is the way the train track wanted to run. The choices were either have this corner hanging off the ground or have that bit hanging off the ground. I think I prefer... Hey, you. Also think I just broke the train. Vehicles. Railway. It's so hard to build in third-person view. So hard. So my choices were that part's hanging off the ground or this part's hanging off the ground. That's a little bit better. Coming train. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, we got a ride. So, we've got a coal station up and running. Literally, it doesn't take that long, but it takes... It's cash green too. It doesn't take that long, but then again, it does take a frustrating amount of time to just build these ramps down to a nice slow curve to get down here. Come on, go faster, train. It's downhill. Just charge right for the end of the... Like, the line stops. You'll stop. There's like bumpers on the end or something. It's some magic fix-it technology that stops you rolling off the edge of the tracks. What is that over there? Is that quartz? That's my quartz mines. Well, there you go. So, we're down here. We now have coal being delivered completely into the wrong carriage. Iron copper? That looks like the wrong carriage. I think that one's meant to have copper. I think I built the station the wrong way around. I can't open it. Put that down so I can open this. You done? No, you don't. Come on. I want to open it. Can I not? Yeah, it's the wrong way around. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to phase through the train. Oh! Okay, we're going to take those out. Because that would be a logistical nightmare. And turns out we're just going to go fix this really quickly. Like nothing ever went wrong. I've also left my legs back at base. Okay. So, small change to the train station and everything will be fine. I thought I was done. So, we want you to go... Coal goes in the second carriage from the end. So we want freight platform right there. Guess what, you're going to load into that one instead. Take all. Dump all. Freight platform can go away, and we'll put an empty platform in your place. So, that's fixed. We're going to bring coal up from down there. It's no longer broken. Okay, coal is coming ever so slowly. So, yeah, it turns out I literally built this right on top of the coal, and there is a summer loop over there that I haven't bothered picking up because, yeah, I just can't be bothered. Like, until they actually have some sort of content in the game, he can just stay over there. Now, the question is going to be, the other ingredient we need is sulfur. Which, the way these trains are designed is they only carry 5 ingredients before we get a new train. Crude oil is its entire... Look, crude oil is actually on the next train as well. So the next train is designed to carry crude, sulfur, quartz, not uranium, bauxite, and whatever's next. We obviously can't carry geysers on a train. So we're going to do a quick search for sulfur and wait patiently. Over there. Right near our other train station. Okay. Do I have a personal train? I do. Oh, that was an autosave. Go train. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we now have a Mothra going over our train track. Yup. If you go through my train track, Moth, I'm quitting. I'm quitting the game entirely. Okay, stop. 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 Wrong button. Sulfur. Is it these guys? Okay, so those guys have got sulfur, and there's a sulfur up there as well. So I need to either pick this sulfur down here or that sulfur up there for my next train, which is going to mean we need a next train. It's also going to mean... Go forward, train. Forward. Thank you. It's also going to mean we need a new train station. Because as I said, these trains are designed to carry just 5 wagons. And therefore 5 ingredients. So, we're going to need a new train station. Is there something up on that green patch up there? I can't tell. I keep getting in the train and driving past this giant rock. And I haven't ever actually bothered stopping to see if there's anything up there. Pick up you. So, like I said, that instant deconstruct makes such a difference. So what I actually need to do is I need to just lay out, you know, just a few foundations. Maybe not that one that's in my face. You know, just a few foundations out here and put in another train station. You know, something like this. So I'm going to not bore you guys with the details of laying down foundations and probably finding all the bits and pieces I need from storage to build said train station. I'm going to use the magic of video editing and we'll be right back. And thanks to the miracle of video editing, we now have Ore Dropper 1 and Ore Dropper 2. So, second stations have been put in. It's unloading on further back onto the bus because I couldn't really think of a better way to bring out resources on this side. But then again, we can always take the resources down underneath this platform and into the base that way. So, we do have options. We do have lots of options. In the meantime, we need to go track down sulfur. So, which does not work in this view. Try that again. So, as it sulfur's behind us somewhere, we've got one up here and one down there. There's one. One down here, one up here. So our choice is from our base to either come out this way and then go down low or up high. We need to pick one or the other. The other thing this train is meant to have is quartz bauxite. So if we bring up quartz, which I already know for a fact is down here. There we go. We got our quartz. And bauxite, which is something we really do need to start importing. Crap, where's that? Oh, it's all the way out here. Oh, wow. We really don't have any close bauxite. So we have quartz, we have sulfur, and, well, sulfur, and then we have bauxite all the way out here. So I've already started making a small train platform. This is what I affectionately call the shortage of motors in my inventory, and the platform to nowhere. So let's go grab a motor real quick. That's a steel product, so it's in these two containers. That's one thing I'm worried about having different materials in different containers is I won't be able to quickly just run up and go, it's in that grouping because it's a steel product, it's an iron product, it's a copper product. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up putting heat sinks with the other aluminium products just to make my life a little bit easier. Forward train. That's not forward. There we go. So yeah, our quartz is those two there on the edge, I think. Yes, that's right near our coal. So our quartz is at the same level as our coal, and frankly, if we just shoved it in the coal train, that would work beautifully, except we're now miles away. So I don't know what we're going to do about quartz. We're going to leave that as a later JD problem. At the moment, I'm just going up, and this is sort of as far as I've got so far. Can I please? Please? Please, train. I'd like to just pick you up. Like, you don't have to roll away. Thank you. That instant pickup makes such a difference. Because the train can't roll away before I can pick it up. So, we have this weird biome over here. We got another weird biome over here. Actually, I haven't even been out to this biome. Or have I? Oh, that's the rocky biome. That's the rocky biome, one of the starting biomes. No, I have no idea. No, this is the one with big craters in it. I haven't been to this biome. But yeah, our plan is to go that way. So we need to put in a little bit of a turn right about here and start aiming that direction. Now, I don't have a really good method, and I fully admit this, to turn. That one above my head. I don't want it above my head. To turn the platforms. But I'm trying this method out. So, what we've got is we've got something to stand on. And with your mouse wheel, you can rotate things. That's going to miss. And as long as I don't step off it, we should be able to get something that lines up that way. The issue I have found every single time is I can't quite get these two to be perfectly level with one another. I haven't found something I can stand on that's exactly 1 meter tall. Or 2 meters tall for that matter. So, if somebody in the comments has a better answer than I do for how to make these things neat, so they sort of meet at a much more even level, by all means tell me. This is probably the closest I've come to so far. I've tried cable and wire and reinforced iron plate and concrete and what else have I tried? I've tried lots of different things. Steel beams. I'm literally grasping at straws. I'm just trying to find something that sort of makes things neat. Now I can already see that that's going to be too short. So let's get a couple of foundations under us. And then we can start another upward ramp. That's enough. I'm sick of building up already. We want a railway segment in here. And I just want it to go just a little way up. Because I want to plug that. Too sharp a turn. It doesn't look too sharp at all. It's not too sharp. Yeah, more funny business with train tracks going through the ground. You can go away. We'll put a platform under you. No, we'll put a platform under you and under you and put a ramp in there. That looks fairly neat. If not, we're just going to close our eyes when we go around the corner. Okay, I'm going to put in another cut here, I think, whilst I put down a crap ton more foundations to keep building this up. I do want to try and get level with the ground. And actually, I'm going to hit that sulfur, so I think I need to move everything right by a little bit. But basically, I want to try and get level with the ground. So I want to stand at like right about this point and just see the top of the ground, because I'd really like to bring in the train as close to ground level as possible. So, like I said, one more cut and we'll go get some sulfur. So, as you can see, made it all the way top. In fact, I've built all the way until pretty much I've ran out of concrete, which is a bit of a problem because I need to put in a whole station here. But as you can see, we have some smelly friends. Some smelly friends that are so smelly that they're in our foundations. So, we need to do something about them. In other news, we also have a purple friend right over there. So, yeah. And this is our great concrete highway that goes out to the far side of the map. It's picking up our... it goes from our main base, or our pyramid base, all the way out here in a dead straight line. So it ends, I don't know where actually. And there's the troublemaker. You better not fly through anything I've just built. That's it. You turn around. You go away. Go away. Go away. Cool. But yeah, we've got some smelly friends that I need to deal with. So I say we go... I missed a few. Oh, moon's up. Okay, so I'm going to go work in the night and clear some more smelly friends. Because with the smelly friends gone on the right-hand side, and I'll go pick up our purple friend over there. We've also got smelly friends on the left-hand side of the build. So, and there's also there's a big rock, and Satisfactory has taught me that on top of big rocks are normally big presents. So, we need to go up there. So, I'm going to go climb up and see whether I can reach the moon and see what's up there. So, again, another cut. And then maybe we'll get around to actually doing something about sulfur. That's so weird in third-person view. Bye, tree. Alright, another cut. So I made it all up here, and then, of course, the moon ran away from me. We do have many more smelly friends. So many, in fact, that, solved! That cleared all of them, including the ones that I found on the way out. But yeah, we do have a crash site over here. Along with some crap on the ground. So, reinforced iron plate. Wire, cable, heat sinks, rubbish, modular frames. Like, at this point in the game, it's like, it's all rubbish. I've got all this stuff. And 2 quartz crystals. I do not have quartz crystals on me. But yeah, we've made it to the top of the world. Quite literally. Well, not really literally. The sky elevator goes a lot higher, and technically the pyramid is even higher than where we are right now. Anyway, we now need to pick some nuts and go set up this train station. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put in another cart because... Nah, actually, it's enough trees that we can just, like, you know... I can't have any wildlife. Like, it ruins the whole ambience of, like, you know, our factory when we leave random wildlife laying around. Okay, solved. So where were we? Yep, sulfur. So this is a normal. I want to say normal. It's a normal sulfur node. Equipment workshop. 2 of these guys. Miner Mark 2. We're gonna aim you that way. And then I probably have enough concrete on me. Okay, so how is this train going to be built? Oh, purple friend. Let's go get our purple friend. Just carpet bomb our way through. We are high up. Really high up. Hi, purple friend. You can go onto the bug carousel when we get all the way back to base. I didn't get rid of as many nearly as many trees as I'd hoped. Yeah, this game. It's so pretty. Alright. Just, you know, clearing off any wildlife I can whilst we're here. So, we need to lay down more foundations. Many more foundations. Now, this train is going to go sulfur second. So, realistically, actually... Realistically, we need a train station all the way at the front. And then we need... Okay. So we need... Because the train's coming up in reverse. So at the other end, it unloads crude in the front wagon, sulfur in the second wagon. We need to build this in reverse. So we have mystery item that's not in the game yet. Then we have bauxite, then we have quartz, then we have sulfur. So I need to make a train station. A train station like here, and then have 1, 2 autosave. It's been another hour. 1, 2, 3. So I got to load into the 4th wagon. Which means I need an awful lot of foundation. Because I got to build this like 4 wagons away. Sure. Maybe that's enough. Alright, so we're going to go with vehicles, train station, which I need concrete for. Never mind, I'm going to put in another cut. I need to go drag some train tracks up this far. I also need to go get some more raw materials for the look of it to actually build the station. So I will be back in the next cut with hopefully a train station built. And we're back. We have a train, we have a station, we have sulfur. It's all done. I've even put in lights because lights are awesome. At least lit power poles are. So the only thing to do is jump in our train and... Why won't you go to ore dropper? Go forward train. Go backward train. Stop braking. Delete. Delete. No train type. That's okay. I'm trying to drive the train manually. That's excellent. Okay, so in you, we want you to go to new station, a sulfur, then ore dropper 2. We're moving. That's good. Okay, hang on. You didn't load. Why didn't you load? You have sulfur. You have sulfur. That's the load button. Okay, we'll ignore that problem for a second. Why can't you go to ore dropper? I've driven the train there already. Oh, trains and Satisfactory. Trains and Satisfactory. I'm also actually curious on that particular ramp, how much speed you pick up? And whether the train can drive back up. They're the 2 important questions. 120, 130, everything's on the tracks, we're all going downhill at the same time. 150, the normal train, the stock train, the auto train would have started braking long before here. But you know, JD, manual drive, and 191. And I see the problem. So see those arrows? Those arrows are definitely facing the wrong way. We need to have a train station with the arrows facing the other way. Power line from there into the station. We're going to call you Ore Dropper 2 again, which needs to come to this station, and in theory that's done. In theory we should have coal in the 4th wagon over here. 4 out of 5. Yep. And then when that train goes and does its loop, which it is getting up the hill and it is turning, so I can't argue with that. Once it gets to its station in the middle of the sky, oh, each station does 50 megawatts worth of power. Wow. cannot see power usage on a lit power pole. One of the quirks of the mod. One of the things I'm not particularly happy about. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so... And then the second... So the first one should be oil. The second one should be sulfur. So if we take our coal and our sulfur together, we should be able to make compacted coal. Which now means I need to route you underneath the base somehow. Of course you're not going to fit. Alright, so we want to have a 6 from there to right on the edge. And then just bring you down just a little bit. Because hopefully we should... Oh, and we need fuel, which is over there. Hopefully, actually, for something entirely different... 9. 4, 8 meters, 9 meters. Come on. 10 meters down. That becomes our new floor. We're going to build it right here. That's a ramp. It's not built. That's still a ramp. Oh. Crap, these are both ramps. Crap, did I build it the right... 8. Okay, so yeah, that is a 10 meter gap. Remove. Okay, go away, ramps. Because yeah, I see no reason why we can't... Oh... We can't build it underneath because there is a possibility I may need more train stations. That's why we can't build it underneath. Okay, JD, you have a very good reasoning. In that case, we're going to come over here somewhere. And I guess from here, I'm going to go 1... 2, 1. That's a ramp again. Foundation. Rip up all the things we don't need. And we'll build it here instead. Okay. I will warn you with this mod, randomly clicking about can lead to things disappearing very quickly. And it's actually one of the things I don't like about the mod. It needs to have just like some sort of delay or an undo button. Undo would be definitely preferable. Okay. So that one's the coal. That's the in one. We want to go out. So that's our coal. Can we even hit that from here? We can hit it. Can we reach this far? Not a hope. Okay, we're going to have to build out. Can we get... We can get about this far. So right about here, I want to do organization. No. Oh, yes. I want to do a twin hangar. No, okay, fine. We're gonna number 9. I'm gonna put one of those there. I think I need one underneath. Then we're gonna do a wall conveyor there. That's not straight. And it's too far away. Okay. And I'm out of concrete. There and there. You and you can go away. We're then going to do a wall conveyor on... I'm on... I fell off the edge. That's an autosave. Ooh. Give me that. A twin wall conveyor. There. So I'm going to bring you straight into one of these guys. And we're going to leave our wall hanger there because it sort of looks fitting. That we have just a hanger and a belt. And then I need it to come down before it hits this. So logistics, conveyor pole, right there. Again, we're going to twist it the sideways. Nope. And if I get rid of that, I should then be able to take that belt and shove it straight in there. And then, with the magic of a bit more concrete, that's all the concrete there is. We should be able to get down production. Assembler. One of you guys, not two of you guys. Having an extra foundation will probably make all the difference. No, not a foundry, an assembler. Done. And then I want to use logistics, a splitter. I want you right in the middle of the machine. Two of you. And is that the middle of the machine? Yeah. Okay, so I want to bring you in there. You in there. It's a little bit too much of a twist. Let's try that again. Conveyor pole. Oh. Conveyor pole. Crappy slow belt. You go on that side. You go on that side. We're going to hook fast belt from there. Fast belt from there. Which I know it's dark. I need to go get some power. Nope. I need to go get some concrete. Alright, I'm going to put in a cut whilst I go hunt down some concrete and run the power lines down here. So I'll be back after yet another cut. Okay, we're back. I've grabbed some more concrete and I thought, you know what? We've got these construction lights now. So we're just going to throw down a couple of these, run them at 25% because that's bright enough. I've also run power down, so we have a lit power pole running off the main branch all the way down here. I do need to put power into these machines. So we're going to need like a power pole right here, roughly. And then another one between these two machines. I'm not getting sulfur. I don't know why. Okay, these guys have got power. They now have a recipe. And we need to go do some investigating, I guess. Hey, here's a train. Perfect. You are meant to unload into that wagon. You're gonna unload in this wagon. Unless you guys are not set to unload. Hey you. Hey you. Hey. Go there. Let me out of the train. Go forward. Unload. At least I hope that's unload. Unload is the right one is grey. Unload. Hey, something happened. There we go. Right one is grey. Right one is grey. Okay. So, we need to have unloading. Come on. In there. Fix it. In there. Which then should bring sulfur out here, which I hope that connects. I'm now not so sure that that connects. It doesn't connect. It does connect, even though there's a visible gap. Whatever. Okay. I don't know whether I can do this. I can land on the belt. So, this will come... Whoop! Shit. I'm going to run out of fuel. Okay. And that'll bring our sulfur down here. And I'm flying past. And we're going to make compacted coal. And then I just need from all the way over there... I need fuel. For the next step of this production chain. Because I don't think I need compacted coal for anything. So I'm going to risk it, and I'm not going to put it on the bus. That's another autosave. Well, I've changed the autosave timer, but I don't think it's saving. You're going to go away. Okay, can I... Look, I really, really want to put a splitter right on there. Like, just let me put a splitter right on the end of that belt. No, I need to go up another block. Splitter there, which is going to lead to... Oh, you're kidding me. Is that a happier shape? Stupid game. 7. Nope. 7. Nope. Okay, you're allowed to run into that. That's a we can solve that problem. You're gonna go there somewhere. I'll fix you up later. You're going to come out here and you need a beeline like that way. So again, we're going to go 9. We're going to put our first strap on. I'm going to call it a strap on. Our first logistics. No, it's an organization. We're going to try... No. We're going to try one of these. I don't know if these are going to look better or worse. They sort of look like they belong. To be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I put a foundation there and a foundation there, and then I put another one of these hanging things right there. In theory, that belt should go straight from there to there without a problem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would bring us to about here. So what I'm going to do is put that on there. And then I'm going to put... Oh no, I'm going to come down 2 first, because the conveyor actually goes on the top of this platform, which is weird. You're going to ignore that clipping. So I got 2 of these. If I make 4 of these... Yeah, let's make 4 of these. So, logistics, production. Assembler. 1, 2. Let me through. We want logistics, splitters right in the middle of the machine, facing that way. smack down there. Power line into that machine, into this machine, into that machine. Recipes set for compacted coal, please. Twice. And should be just a case of link, 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 and link. Now, if I merge 3 of you together, so let's do the reverse now. Our logistics, a merger. If I plug you into there, you into there, I'm going to bring you all the way out here. And then I need another merger here to bring you in and bring you in. And then... see what I mean? There's another autosave. Let's flip the production around. So if I do an assembler there... oh, really? I finally ran out of materials. Okay. Let's see if we can blueprint this out at least. And I put in... oh, no, you're going to be too close. Okay. So let's move everything back slightly. Let's do a merger here. That belt can go in, that belt can go in. Then we're going to do a splitter. Another splitter on top. Can I get that? No, of course not. But I could get it close. So if we put in... no, it's going to be more impressive to hang it off the wall. Let's do a 9... oh, oh, everywhere except where I want it. 1 there, 1 there. Move that. Organization... logistics. Where is it? Walls, 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 walls. Are you in the floor? You are. See, this is why I put in so many cuts. So this way, all these little mistakes just don't happen. And I thought, no, we'll build this bit on camera, because it's only going to take a minute. Turns out it took a little bit longer than a minute. Okay. We'll put that one in there. We'll put that one in there. That'll give us compacted coal. That'll give us fuel. This will give us a machine. The machine is facing the opposite direction of every other machine so far. But that should be okay. It shouldn't really matter. And we're going to have you do turbo fuel. And this will give me 5. 5. So we'll find out once and for all, or maybe we won't. Maybe I'm going to run out of fuel before I get anywhere. Whether this fuel will get me further than normal fuel. Or higher up. Okay. So, before I do anything else, let's find a clean bit where I can climb up. I'll pick up you. Because this is what today, or this whole week has been about. It's also been about a few other things. Like I've got, as you can see, I now got copper cable. I went and did that during the recording of this episode. I just got copper cable to here. So, you copper cable? No. Were you copper cable? Yes, you were copper cable. Copper cable is now supported from this base entirely. And turns out we'd use quite a bit. Okay, so where were we? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try and go all 6. Okay? Stay at the bottom. We're going to go third person view so we get a better view. We're flying, 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 and we cannot make it 6 high. And we live to tell about it. Okay. How do I use turbo fuel? I'm going to have to get rid of all the other fuel. Okay. Organization. Storage container. So if I get rid of that, and that, it now says 0 fuel. Oh, it still has a drip of normal fuel in it. Okay, so we're just going to waste this up. Oh, it's still a little bit left. And the last bit of imaginary fuel I had in my inventory. I now have no fuel. Oh! All that work to get turbo fuel. And it's no good to me in the jetpack at all. Refills with fuel from your inventory when you're on the ground. That would be fuel. It's more efficient alternative to fuel used in fuel generators and vehicles. I can put it in vehicles. Why is my jetpack not considered a vehicle? Definitely going to be posting a bug report. Okay, well, look, I think this is going to be it for this episode. I've tried my best. I've done everything I can. I know I can tap spacebar to make more height. But I was really, really hoping we would have a better fuel alternative by just being able to swap up to turbo fuel. I'm going to finish off the fuel build. I'll bring it into the bus. I'll plug it in somewhere. But this is where I'm going to end this week's unsatisfactory Saturday video. Oh boy, I can't talk. Yeah, this is where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. Next week, I guess we're going to have to go back to looking down the tech tree and working on our radio control units. We're going to go with this alternative recipe here, which does require supercomputers, which I haven't even built. So it turns out we're going to have to go do supercomputers, which I may not have built a few of these components, actually. I don't know. First thing we're going to have to do is probably raid the train and see what the train brings in, and then work our way backward. I know the train brings in plastic, and I think it brings in AI limiters. I honestly don't know about high-speed connectors, and I have no idea about supercomputers. So, they're all surprises for next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys again next week. All right, bye.